All right, man. It's Golden. It's Klay Thompson done in Golden State. He was benched last night in the win over the Brooklyn Nets. It will be two knee surgeries, the whole nine, and all that. But let's take a look at it.
How you feeling right now? I mean, I know you
I
kind
feel
of
great.
yeah.
Physically, mentally, probably a little different story, but such is life, you know.
When you say that, I mean, just is it just a shooting struggle?
Shooting, just, yeah, you know, pride myself in stuff.
What
So
they talking about? You ain't played to finish the game? I got benched game 5 of the finals. Who the fuck cares?
Well, I haven't asked that yet, but I will now.
Huh?
I said I haven't asked it yet, but
Oh, you like you about to. Already.
I mean, you didn't close that. That's obviously the story. I mean,
it's all good. These guys played great. He played great. BP, Jonathan. And day, winning trumps all.
is this an adjustment period for you a little bit? I mean, he's done it in a few games, obviously.
Yeah. Kidding me? Go from one of the best players. It's hard for anybody, you know. I'll be honest with you.
Is
Very
it,
hard.
is it, does it matter, Clay? I mean, obviously you've had so many great games. Does it matter of just having a game or two in a row where things go well to have things flip
I think
the
so.
other way?
Absolutely.
And is the way the last year went sort of something you can
Definitely gives me confidence to keep going.
I
Yeah, I've accepted it. Like, to be mad, I'm not getting mad. I'm happy for these young guys, honestly. And yeah, we won. And
All right, that's enough. Draymond trying to soften the mold. That's what a leader do. Soften the blow. Um, he said, "I got bench game fives in the final. Who gives that?" This is kind of gonna be like a 30 for 30. You kind of seen how it toned out for the Pistons and how it started to unwind, and they was no longer on top, and it started to be a skid. You know, this is gonna be their skid, bro. And nobody balls forever, man. Nobody stays on top forever. Um, they had a great redemption story coming back and getting another title, though. You know what I'm saying? And Steph getting that elusive finals MVP. So I just feel that personally, I just feel that Klay Thompson went through two knee surgeries and made it back, and he's an NBA champion. If anybody sacrificed a lot, um, if anybody sacrificed a lot for this team to be where it's at, he's the unsung hero. I mean, he defended the best, guards in the backcourt. He allowed Steph to do what he do. I think he compromised a lot of his game for Steph to be able to do what he do. And I think Draymond was very an integral part as well. They was just a great fit, bro. He's a great player. I'm not sure a change of scenery is gonna help. It's just when you come off them two knee injuries, you know what I'm saying? I think he need to go kind of like where, like, if it's going to help him, he needs to go somewhere where, like Ray Allen, ended up leaving Seattle. He went to Boston, where, in Miami, where, he just a piece. But when it's time to shine, you know what I'm saying, in the playoffs, he can just trot through the regular season, hit a couple of big shots. But when it's time to shine, you know what I'm saying? Uh he can step up. I think he needs to go somewhere uh like Milwaukee, uh like Denver. I think that's where he needs to go, places like that where he can just add to what they already doing with his experience. He ain't got to play a ton of minutes, but come playoff time, he can really step it up and play those minutes. So that's what I feel. Um, and obviously you don't trade Steph Curry. I think you just reload around Steph Curry. And I think, where Golden State, where they made their mistake at was not developing the young guys around them. Now, some people would say, well, that's Draymond fought for punching Jordan Poole, but they had an issue before that. Steve Kerr failed to want to develop Wiseman. He failed to develop Kaminga. He failed to develop Moses Moody and a lot of those guys, or maybe they should have just took LaMelo Ball. They failed to do a lot of things right over there from a coaching standpoint and a development standpoint. These young guys should be ready to step in, if you got to move Klay. And I think obviously you always want to do what's best for the organization. But I think in this situation, if you move Klay, do what's best for Klay. Get him somewhere like Denver. Get him somewhere like Phoenix. Get him somewhere like Boston. Get him somewhere like Milwaukee. Get him somewhere, if Joel was healthy, like Philadelphia. Get him somewhere like there. I think that, and you should have Kaminga ready. You should have had Poole ready. You should have had a lot of these dudes ready to lock and load and get in there and do their thing. And Steve Kerr didn't. And you want to know why you don't see a lot of male teachers around? A lot of males don't have the patience to be teachers. Steve Kerr didn't have the patience to want to develop young guys. An 82 game season, bro. Think about it. It's an 82 game season. You know what I'm saying? Why not, put Modi into an important role coming off the bench? Why not put Kaminga before now in an important role? He Steve Kerr not all that, bro. That I will say. He just benefited from the foundation that that Mark Jackson laid. Had Mark Jackson never laid that foundation, they wouldn't be where they at, bro. That I will say. They will not be where they are at as the Golden State Warriors. They wouldn't. They will not be where they at. And that's the God honest truth. And he was supposed to have these young guys locked and loaded and ready to go. He didn't have it. So it's unfortunate. So now you got to ship Klay out and you still counting on DiVincenzo when you should be already counting on Jordan Poole or Moses Moody. Now Steph, who should be going out, with a young cast around him, carrying him through the regular season, trying to get them to the playoff, the young team carry him at least to the playoffs, and then he, helped them get through the playoffs. Now you ain't got that set up. You might have to trade Steph Curry, to be honest, because of the lack of developing young talent. I put that a lot on the organization and Steve Kerr. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.